It is a very exciting morning here in the Upper Peninsula.
74 veterans from the UP, most of them Vietnam War veterans, heading to Washington in just about an hour and a half.
So let's get caught up with them as we are in Escanaba this morning, as is Samantha Rivera, learning more about what the flight is all about and some of the people going there. Good morning, Samantha.
Here in Escanaba at the UP Honor Flight, where U.S. veterans are transported to Washington, D.C. by way of flight to visit their memorials. And some of these U.S. veterans are included veterans that were in the Vietnam War, but seniority was given to those involved in the Korean War and World War II. And this is all, of course, possible because of some generous donations that the nonprofit organization received. And if you look right behind me, these seats are currently empty, but that's because the veterans and their guardians are currently on their way on a bus getting ready to head on over to register as their flight leaves at 6:30. So we'll of course have some more live updates for you in just a little bit. Reporting live in Escanaba, I'm Samantha Rivera, TV6 News.
Samantha Rivera is right now to tell us about the honor flight. Good morning, Samantha.
Good morning, Vicki. So like you said, we're live here in Escanaba for the UP Honor Flight. And as you can tell behind me, it's a pretty packed house, a lot different than earlier. It's because the veterans and their guardians just got here a little bit ago to get ready for their flight at 6:30. And as you can tell, the band just finished playing, and next to the choir, these are students from Gladstone High School. They got here around close to 5 a.m., bright and early to get ready for the big day today. And earlier I actually spoke to a veteran. His name is Larry. He says it's his first time being here today, and it's just such an honor and so exciting for him to be here today. And in just a little bit here, we'll actually be talking to the president of the UP Honor Flight Network to talk to us more about what to expect here today. Reporting live in Escanaba, I'm Samantha Rivera, TV6 News.
Sounds like they're having a great time. Thank you very much, Samantha. And we're going to have cooler weather. Different story in Washington, though. And you can almost feel the excitement. Samantha Rivera is in Escanaba right now telling us more about the UP Honor Flight. Good morning, Samantha.
Good morning, Vicki. Well, like you said, we're here live in Escanaba, and it's a little chilly here, I'm not going to lie, especially because of the plane right behind me. But these veterans and guardians are going to get ready to head on out to Washington, D.C., where they'll be able to visit their memorial. And some of those veterans include people from the Vietnam War, Korean War, and World War II. And here with me this morning is president of the UP Honor Flight Network, Mr. Scott Knopf. Thank you so much for being with us, Scott.
Thanks for coming down.
Of course. So tell us, what does it mean to you to be able to do something so special like this for these veterans?
The response that I get from the veterans, it makes this job seem very small in that they remember this. It's life-changing for them. It's a very big roller coaster for them today, very emotional today for them, and but it's just huge for them. And this is our way of saying thank you for what they have done for us.
And how long does it take to do something like this? What's the process like?
We just work on it year-round. But today is the day, and we've got 73 veterans with us today. One had to cancel out, but we still have 57 Vietnam veterans, 4 World War II, and 12 Korean veterans with us today.
Oh, wow. And so you were telling me about how you've been doing this for a very long time. How many years has that been?
I have been the president since 2015, but Barb Van Roy, who's actually a guardian with us today, she's the one who started the Upper Peninsula Honor Flight, and she started September 2011 was Mission 1.
Oh, wow. And you were telling me earlier how the icing on the cake is going to be later tonight at 8:30. Can you tell us a little bit about how that's going to go down?
Oh, absolutely. When the plane lands here tonight and turns, the big door on this hangar opens up, and there's a ton of people that come out to the airport and welcome home the veterans, and that's what we're looking for. We want the community to come out and support the veterans, and the doors open at 7 o'clock on the Van Roy hangar, and we are scheduled to land at 8:30. Come out to the airport, welcome home the veterans, give them the welcome home they did not get 50 and 60 years ago. And this will be life-changing for the people who come to the airport tonight.
Thank you so much for being here with us this morning, Scott. And I know you got to get ready for this one.
I do. They're waiting for me.
Yes. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
And for those of you at home, we'll actually be speaking to the VP, who is actually Scott's sister, Kim, of the UP Honor Flight Network. Reporting live here in Escanaba, I'm Samantha Rivera, TV6 News.
All right. Sounds like it's going to be a great day. Thank you so much, Samantha. And always, as always, the UP Honor Flight couldn't be
coverage as we continue our coverage this morning on the Honor Flight. About to take off.
That's right. This morning, Samantha Rivera has been in Escanaba, keeping an eye on that. I know that the veterans had been getting ready on the airplane. We saw that just a few minutes ago about how they are getting on the plane and getting ready to take off in just a few minutes. And I know that you can see the plane there as they are getting ready to take off. And it's going to be another exciting morning for them. And so it's, and again, a big thank you to everybody who's ever donated to the Honor Flight.
73 veterans taking off. We'll come back to Samantha in 15 minutes there. So we want to let you know, though, that our coverage does continue of the Honor Flight all day this morning.
That's right. We'll check in with her again, like we said, in just a little bit. And of course, you can watch the TV6 Fox UP Facebook page. We'll have more on that in a minute. Samantha, things are getting ready to take off down there.
Yeah, that's right. So as we mentioned before, Scott, the president of the UP Honor Flight Network, had mentioned that they have 73 veterans and guardians on this plane right now. Excuse me. And they're headed out to Washington, where they have veterans from the Vietnam War, the Korean War, and World War II. And this morning with us is the VP of the UP Honor Flight Network, is Kim Wyckoff? Wyckoff. Okay, thank you. So, Kim, for you, what does it mean to be doing something special like this?
This is the most rewarding job I've ever done. The veterans, when you see them come off the plane tonight and they're happy and they're thrilled and they're so excited, and after a long day they're still eager to go and anxious to get off the plane and see their families, it's amazing. And the stories that they have when they come back. This is a chance for a lot of them to have healing, a lot of them to have closure, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful opportunity for them to go out there and see these memorials that were built for them.
Thank you so much for being here with us this morning. And like we mentioned before, these veterans and guardians will be back tonight at 8:30 p.m. Reporting live in Escanaba, I'm Samantha Rivera, TV6 News.
Okay, thank you very much, Samantha. And again, we'll check in with you later on this morning. Also, our coverage of Mission 13 all day. Watch TV6 Fox UP's Facebook page for live coverage from Mark Cowman, who is traveling along with the Honor Flight. Our Gray DC Bureau reporter will have a complete story from the day on your early news and on the late news tonight to see how the veterans are welcomed home in Escanaba.
The UP Honor Flight is about to leave the Delta County Airport right now. Let's go back to TV6's Samantha Rivera for an update. Good morning again, Samantha.
Good morning, Andrew. And as you can see behind us, we're still getting ready for this plane to take off. They're headed out to Washington, D.C. And this morning, we're back again with the VP of the UP Honor Flight Network, Kim Wyckoff.
Yes.
Yes. So,
Good
Kim,
morning.
Good morning. So, tell us a little bit about the last time you were on this flight. You said it was a few years back, right?
It was a couple years. I went as a guardian. I had 2 veterans that I took care of for the day. We went and saw, I believe, 7 memorials, which is the same memorials that we go to today. It's just kind of a whirlwind day, but we do have police escort out there. We have 3 tour buses, and everybody sticks together. We go to the World War II Memorial first, and then we go to Vietnam and Korean, and the Navy Memorial, and the Air Force Memorial, and then we get to see the changing of the guard at Arlington, so which is phenomenal. It's just an amazing, amazing day for these veterans.
Definitely. And you had mentioned that later on today they'll be arriving at 8:30, and you should be expecting anywhere from 700 to 800 friends and family. How do you prepare for that?
Well, we totally change our hangar around. We bring in all of our merchandise. This year we are having a raffle for a Harley-Davidson motorbike, and so that will be on display, and people can buy their tickets there. We're only selling 1,000 tickets at $50 a piece, and so that will be in the hangar. We just change it. We try to make it as festive as possible. We have posters that people can detail and they can personalize for the veteran. So as the veteran comes down off the plane, there will be a poster there with their name on it from family and friends. So we invite everybody to come out and see these veterans as they come off the plane.
Very nice. Nice. And Kim, what would you say is your favorite part about seeing these veterans come out and watching their reactions?
In the morning, they're so excited to go. They're a little bit apprehensive, but watching them come off that ramp at night, and they have tears in their eyes, and they are so happy. And even after an exhausting day, they're still elated, and they've got spring in their step, and they want to see their families and tell them all about it. And then afterwards, weeks afterwards, years after, these veterans still talk about this flight. It's an amazing day for them.
Amazing. Thank you so much for being here with us today, Kim. And again, these veterans and guardians will be back tonight at 8:30. They should be expecting around 700 to 800 people here to cheer them on. Reporting live here in Escanaba, I'm Samantha Rivera.